Hi everybody, I'm Kimberly Turner from cookingwithkimberly.com, and tonight I'm going to show you how to cook deep fried Cajun clam po' boy sandwiches. Now, I used to live in Louisiana. I went to school there, and I absolutely not only loved the people, but I loved the culture, I loved the food. And the food is amazing. They've got some really nice regional ethnic dishes there. Po' boys are one of them. Now, a po' boy sandwich is actually just kind of like a submarine sandwich, but they're a little bit smaller. I'm using panini buns tonight, which is sort of along the same size as what a po' boy sandwich would be. Now, po' boys typically have fried ingredients on them. You can get fried shrimp, fried mussels, fried clams, fried shrimp, fried oysters, fried alligator, any kind of fried anything you can do on a po' boy. In fact, I've had beautiful veggie po' boy sandwiches down there as well. But the key is that most things on there are deep fried or grilled sometimes. Tonight I'm going to deep fry these gorgeous clams. So we're doing a Cajun clam, deep fried Cajun clam recipe. And I have my oil on my stove heating right now. So let's get everything seasoned up here. Really simple method, and it's going to be super tasty. So I've got about 340 grams of clams here, and they've just been kind of soaking in some buttermilk with some hot sauce, just to kind of, you know, freshen them up and get them ready to go. I have some pan flour here, which is, where is it? Instead of using flour or instead of using straight cornmeal, I like to use pan flour. It's pre-cooked white cornmeal. You may find a different kind of brand, but that's what it is. It's very fine, light cornmeal, and it's almost a flour consistency. It is that fine. And that's what I like to fry my seafood in, because it's nice, light, crispy batter instead of it being a thick, caked on batter, okay? On my stove top, I have a large pot with some oil. I have about, it's maybe, I don't know, 3 inches of oil in there. And I'm just preheating that on a nice... Clams won't take very long. They'll only take maybe a minute in the oil. They are really tiny little pieces of seafood. If you've never had clams, these are already shelled, right? So it won't take very long, but I want the outside to be brown, so make sure it's nice and brown and crispy. So we're looking to do this pretty quickly here. I'm actually going to add 1 egg to the mixture with the buttermilk and the hot sauce and the clams. I'm just going to whisk that up and kind of coat everybody in here. This is just going to kind of make that a little bit thicker so that it'll grab a little bit more of the coating. Now, you could deep fry these, you could coat them in whatever you can. You could dredge them in flour, you could dredge them in cornmeal, you could use breadcrumbs, you could use panko crumbs, whatever the heck you want. You could use a batter recipe if that's what you feel like. Now, I'm going to season my cornmeal mixture with this awesome spice rub from Napa. This is their poultry rub for chicken and fish, and it's absolutely delicious. I'm going to tell you what's in here. There's garlic, salt, onion, orange peel, spices, sugar, parsley, green bell peppers, paprika, cilantro. Okay, yummy stuff going on in here. And I'm going to actually kick it up with just a little bit more Cajun-y kind of flavor as well. I'm going to add a little bit of cayenne pepper to my cornmeal mixture. And I'm also going to add a little bit of smoked paprika, just a hint of some sweet smoked paprika. That little bit of smoky flavor goes a long way. And I'm going to add a couple more drops of hot sauce to my clams, to the wet mixture. So we're going to add some pepper to our cornmeal and a little bit of salt. I tend to hold off on a lot of salt when I'm doing seafood, just because that's my flavor preference. I don't like them to be too salty. Sometimes it makes it kind of fishy. I don't like that flavor. So hopefully that's enough crumbs for these guys. We'll see. Okay, so once you get these clams in, they're not going to take very long. So I want to make sure that everything is prepared ahead of time. I have some buns here, some po' boy or panini looking buns. You could use sub buns, submarine sandwich buns, whatever it is you want, okay? I'm going to brush the buns with a little bit of butter on the inside. These are not low calorie sandwiches, just saying. You could season that butter up too if you want to. And I'm actually just going to put them in the oven to heat up a little bit and let that butter melt and kind of soak in there. I believe my oil is nearly ready. I have a remoulade made. So we've already made our remoulade. It looks awesome. It's been sitting in the refrigerator for a little while. That's also going to go on the sandwich, all with the clams. And I'm going to slice up some fresh lettuce. Tonight I'm going to show you a very delicious Meyer lemon and shallot cocktail remoulade. Now this is a sauce. It's going to be kind of a dipping sauce, and I'm actually going to use it on some po' boys tonight. I'm going to do some deep fried clam po' boys with this gorgeous remoulade. And what a tasty combination. Meyer lemon and onion and mayonnaise and hot sauce and kind of Cajun-y feel. Wow, it's going to be absolutely delicious. I'm using a really gorgeous product tonight from Wine Country Kitchens. This is their Napa Valley Meyer lemon and shallot cocktail sauce, and it's so delicious. You can taste those beautiful sweet shallots, that little onion flavor, and nice sweet Meyer lemon. It's nice and tangy and delicious already on its own. But when you're doing po' boys, you kind of want something a little bit messy on there. You don't want to just put cocktail sauce. You want cocktail sauce, but you want it to be creamy and just oozing out the sandwich, all in your deep fried seafood. All right, so let's get this sauce ready for our deep fried clam po' boys. So grab yourself a bowl, and I'm going to start with a few heaping tablespoons of mayonnaise, maybe 3, just to make sure we have enough for our sandwiches and anything else you want to dip. This little dip would be fantastic with French fries, with sweet potato fries, with boiled crawfish. That's kind of how my friends on my softball team at McNeese State down in Louisiana when I went to university, some of the girls were straight out the bayou, and they really enjoyed their little remoulade that they would make alongside their boiled crawfish. It would be just mayonnaise and ketchup and Tony Chachere's and some spices, and it was fantastic. But this is going to be kicked up to a whole nother level. Now I used probably 2 heaping teaspoons of the cocktail sauce. I'm going to add a couple dashes of hot sauce, a little bit of pepper, freshly ground, maybe 1/4 teaspoon. And we're going to stir this up. You're going to have to do a taste test. That's the only way you can tell what's really going on here. Oh, it's going to be delicious, creamy, and spicy and tangy. If you wanted to, you could add some extra lemon in here, but I want that Meyer lemon flavor just to kind of shine through all by itself. I'm also going to chop up some fresh parsley. This will probably end up being, I don't know, maybe a teaspoon's worth. You could add chives to this, or whatever kind of delicious herb you have in your garden or in your fridge. Cilantro would be nice with this. Those little flecks of green look nice. So stir that up, make sure everything's combined evenly. And what you're looking at is something that looks very similar to maybe a Thousand Island dressing, minus the relish in there, little pieces of pickle. So let's do a quick taste test and see where we are here with flavor. That's perfect. It is kind of sweet from the mayonnaise and the little bit of Meyer lemon. It is spicy and tangy, and that horseradish is gorgeous in there. Just hot enough, spicy enough with the hot sauce. Don't overdo it. Let people add their own hot sauce extra. I just want to flavor this a little bit. This is perfect. Boy, is that good. You can taste the little bits of onion in there. Ooh, that would be perfect with crawfish. Oh boy. I'm going to put it in a nice bowl on a table. People can put it on their own po' boys, or they can dip their deep fried clams in them all by themselves. That would be absolutely fantastic. Boy, is that good. And I'm just going to garnish it with a little bit more parsley, just to make it look extra pretty on the table. And there you have it, folks. That's how you do it. That's how you make a beautiful Meyer lemon and shallot cocktail remoulade. If you've never thought of using cocktail sauce to mix with other things to make another kind of sauce, then you're missing out, because cocktail sauce has tons of flavor. It's got that sweet tomatoey base. It's got that spicy horseradish, This one has that Meyer lemon, which is so beautiful, and the onion in there. Absolutely fantastic. You're gonna love this stuff. So I hope you check out these guys online at winecountrykitchens.com for this cocktail sauce, and they actually have a line of cocktail sauces and other sauces and vinegars and oils and spice rubs and everything delicious you can think of that's gourmet, foodie. They've got something there for you. So check them out online. You're gonna love them. Okay, I'd say we're ready to get started here. I also have a cookie sheet lined with dry paper towels to soak up the grease, any excess that might be when I remove them from the pot. I also have a spider to remove them. So what you're looking for is these guys to deep fry. They're not going to take very long as your oil is up to heat. If you splash a drop of water and it sizzles, it's ready. Time to go. So what you're looking for are for these guys to turn a nice golden brown. You don't want to burn them. You don't want them to go too far because the meat will cook very quickly. It'll just be a matter of browning the outside little corned beef. So I am going to just start by, I'm probably going to do a couple batches. I'm using 340 grams of clams today. So really whatever you have, just do them in batches. You don't want to overcrowd the pot so that it will reduce the oil's temperature, and it'll take longer and it'll soak in the oil and stuff like that. You don't want that. So you want to make sure that you don't overcrowd. Everything stays nice and hot. Just do a couple batches and it's okay. So I'm just going to use my hands, your best utensils. Throw a couple in here, however many you think you could throw in there. And I'm going to toss them in my crumb mixture. Make sure they're nice and coated. And before I throw them into that hot oil, I want to just kind of shake off the excess crumbs. You don't want that excess because what it's going to do is it's just going to burn by itself in the bottom of your oil, and it's going to make your oil bitter. You don't want that. So into my hot oil. And if they're not sizzling, the oil is not hot enough. The remoulade is going to be perfect for these deep fried clams. To dip them in. They're a great appetizer. You can use them as little hors d'oeuvres. They're great for New Year's, just little poppers. They're great for tailgating. My first batch is done. They look beautiful. They're browned. I think it took maybe 3 or 4 minutes. And then throw your next batch right in. So here's our first batch of deep fried Cajun clams. They are crispy, light and crispy. They're perfectly done inside. Perfect with the remoulade, ever good. So you can serve these as little tidbits just as is, or you can make a beautiful po' boy sandwich. So good. If you need to make some more of the dry mixture to coat the rest of your clams, just repeat the same thing. Add a little bit of the spice mixture and stir it all around evenly. And keep going. Boy, is that good. The flavors from the spices are fantastic. It's just the perfect amount of heat. It's very savory. Oh, they're gorgeous. Now be sure to save the dry ingredients and the wet ingredients. You can mix them together, add a little bit of baking powder, and make some beautiful savory pancakes to serve alongside dinner or as another appetizer or snack. It's my last batch. They look gorgeous. Now I'm going to cut up some fresh lemon to serve these guys. Okay, so I have a batch ready, and I'm gonna go ahead and make a sandwich. Mom's getting one, I'm getting one. I've got the remoulade ready from this awesome Napa Valley Meyer lemon and shallot cocktail sauce. Wonderful. We used the amazing Napa Jack's poultry rub for chicken and fish. Amazing, both from Wine Country Kitchens. Check them out online at winecountrykitchens.com. You're gonna love everything there. They've got amazing foodie stuff. Perfect for Christmas, stocking stuffers, hostess gifts, or just any time. All right, so first things first, I'm going to slather I say, my bun with this beautiful remoulade. You want a bunch. Oh yeah, beautiful. Then you're gonna go ahead and pile your deep fried deliciousness in there, these gorgeous clams. And just because I think we should have something green, I'm just going to go a little bit of lettuce in here. All right, I'm really excited. This is perfect. You have a nice crispy bun on the outside. We've heated it up in the oven. You've got that butter inside, that gorgeous remoulade sauce with the Meyer lemon and shallot cocktail sauce from Wine Country Kitchens. The deep fried clams are perfectly done. They've got a beautiful seasoning from the Napa Jack's poultry seasoning for fish and chicken. And wow, I am going to get some lemon on here. And I'm about to tear this up. Ooh. See what I can do here. Boy, that's good. Makes me miss my old home, Louisiana. Look at this. Look at this gorgeous sandwich. Ooh wee. I'm telling you, you need a little bit of hot sauce. Go on and add you some extra hot sauce if you want. Perfect. That is so good. There is nothing like that crispy deep fried goodness with all those gorgeous Cajun spices. Wow, that's good. The remoulade is creamy and tangy and zippy all at the same time. Awesome, awesome po' boy. And that's how you do it. Make sure you check these guys out online at winecountrykitchens.com. You'll be so glad you did. What amazing products from them. The Napa Jacks, the Wine Country Kitchens, the Napa Valley Vinegar Company, all beautiful products that they carry. Amazing. Anyhow, that's it. That's all. That's how you make deep fried Cajun clam po' boy sandwiches. You're going to love them. Follow me on Twitter at Cooking with Kim E with a capital E. Like the fan page at facebook.com/cookingwithkimberly. My shows are on ifood.tv/cookingwithkimberly, youtube.com/cookingwithkimberly. You can find my channel on Roku, Cooking with Kimberly, and I'm also syndicated on Apple TV. Come to my website at cookingwithkimberly.com and subscribe, interact with us, and let us know what's going down in your culinary world, all right? Be a champion in your kitchen and eat deliciously. Bye.